Hey, how's it going? Tonight we're going to work on, we're going to work on, Can You Hack It? I guess it is. Corrugated cardboard meets takeout container. And I have two containers right here. One, this bottom one, nothing has been done to it. And the top one, yes, you can see parts of cardboard there. Alright, let's get to it. I'm sorry for the little break there. Okay, this is the box, but this is an empty Jason's takeout container. Alright, really cool. I'm not really happy about this, but it's just paper, or, you know, it's a little bit stiffer than paper, maybe cardstock. I think that's roast beef juice on there. But if once I cover it, that will take it all out. I am not going to cover this one on camera because it will take a long time. But I just wanted to show you, this is what it looked like. This is what this one looked like before I started covering it. Oh, what is that? I think I need to... this one is like covered with little pieces of corrugated cardboard, and I have this left to do. So that's what I'm doing on camera tonight. And then also my sheets, my little pieces of corrugated cardboard. These are various pieces of packing paper, the brown packing paper. And there may be a couple of little pieces, I'm thinking like that or something, that come directly off the backing of the corrugated, the other part of the corrugated, you know. Okay, I'll show you. This part right here. So that's what I was doing when I was covering the sides here. All of the edges here are covered. First, I started with taking a bunch of these and peeling off the backing. Then I'm not using those leftover, those naked pieces of corrugated cardboard there. And I just covered this. And then I thought I should not do that because I might need these. I don't know why. What is that? I need to be careful or I'm going to run out of pieces. Now, I have a lot of cardboard around here, but these are a specific color. And even though here it looks like there are different shades, it depends on how I tilt the box as far as they look like different colors. They're the same color. But isn't that cool? That is so cool. So, oh, it's doing a little rocky road there. That's okay. I don't mind. Oh, I want to talk about too this part. I said I didn't like this part too much right here because it's very weak, and I think this one is starting to tear. You see that a little bit? Yeah, so I have to be careful with that. And how do I fix something like that? Well, you know, I could use, and I probably did, masking tape. But another thing that I did was I took toothpicks and you can kind of see the toothpick right there. And I just put it there to bolster this bottom part right here. I did not put it here because it's normal. It's kind of normal right there. You can see it raised. So that's not a toothpick, obviously, here. That's part of the container. And then I put masking tape in through the slit here and wrapped it around just to secure it, and then I put the packing paper over it. So making it additionally sturdy, I guess. Is that even? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Also, on the inside, I covered the entire inside with packing paper. Most of the pieces were long pieces, like to get the sides here and the bottom and here as well. And I was gonna check on, maybe I should use my light. Hey, use my brand new light. I do not know the brand name of this new light. All it says is headlight on it. Just a minute. Okay. There was something I wanted to check. And, oh, you know, I might have to use the bright light for a while. I added some pieces of little pieces of packing paper, and I can't remember. I can't remember what side. I don't think it was that side. That feels kind of loose there. Let me see. I have to remember what I do it this way. Open it up. It might have been this side or something. I'm thinking it was this side. That looks pretty good. I cannot even tell with this big honking light on. So that's good. This does have a tilt to it, but it's very awkward. It's very, what's the word? Hard. It's very hard to turn that like that. The other one, the older one, is much easier to flip it, tilt it back and forth. This, I think, was an idea I was going to have, and then I rethought it, and I wanted to maybe put this is probably a few of them, around the edge of this box, and then I thought, no, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to make it more random, I guess. So I'm going to finish this one, and then get with the program. So see how many pieces I have left. I did start with a big assortment of that. That would be good paper for the edges. Oh, you can see right here, part of the edges there. And that should be covered up. And I'm actually taking advantage of that hangs off. Sometimes I tear it off, but other times, like, no, not that one. I think I just showed you that one. Other times, if I see any that have pieces hanging off, like, oh, like maybe this a little bit, then I'll put it like that. Or for this one especially, like that. Also, to get the random directions, I didn't want them to all go in the same direction. I wanted them to go back and forth. Like, these are going horizontally and these are going vertically. So I tried to do that as much as possible. And it's a little tricky after a while. Like, sometimes this is almost, when I was getting ready, I think when I was getting ready to put this one on, I was going to match it, and I thought, no, I need that to be, if I can't get it to be vertical, then maybe I can turn it and make it diagonal, and that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. You see any of that are going in the same direction? Run one after the other. Like, this would not be one after the other because there's a piece in between. I don't see that. And then, so this is part one, and because I want to cover, the idea was I was going to come in like Monday, which was Labor Day, not working. Well, I did go in and work, but still not onto campus or anything. So was to do this on camera and do the Mod Podge on the inside, and then let it dry, come back in, say tonight, which is Friday, and paint this outside part. But now I'm going to have to do a two-parter because I did not mess around with the acrylic paints like I said I was going to do. Man. Work. That's all it is. Okay. So I have to make sure that this is okay. That's right. That is right. So I want this. No, it has to go this way. And it has to be big. So I want it horizontally. Oh. No. Maybe. Okay, so, oh yeah, that would work. So that would work. And there's a possibility that I might have tried to, or might have chosen one, and then I just put everything away in a bag and forgot all about it. You can bend these a little bit. It's kind of weird. It's not going to retain its poofy shape so much when you do that, but that's okay. That's all right. It adds to the texture of it. Okay, we have that and that. Also, I might have to add a little more light because I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. I am not using Mod Podge for the gluing. That's for the inside. For the gluing, I'm using the Aleene's Turbo Tacky Glue. What was I doing? I was trying to pay attention. Yeah, We'll just do that. We're supposed to get thunderstorms tomorrow and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. I'm not looking forward to that. So I'll have to check the weather to see when those storms are coming, because I want to, you know, Saturday, early Saturday is my video editing time. Last week I totally ruined my sleep schedule because I decided I wanted to get 8 hours of sleep. Because last week was the beginning of the semester and I definitely was not running on 8 hours of sleep every day. That was a silent scream. My mouth opened up and I'm like, what? Oh yeah, so I have to get used to. I don't usually sit here at my little desk here. I usually sit turned around, facing that way, and kind of facing that way where the computer is, and watching or listening to videos. Ooh, is that too, no, that looks pretty good, actually. Never mind, I don't need your opinion. Okay. Now this one has a little tail to it. Will this come in handy somewhere? Oh, yeah, oh. And I have to bend it. It does also, when you're bending it like that, it doesn't bend the way you want it to. It reminds me of one of the alcohol ink artists on YouTube. Scary Hair Lady Art, I think it is. And she says she was trying to get leaves to go a certain way, you know, and and of course that cannot happen. And she said that. She goes, don't expect it to go the way you want it to. Yep, that is so true. Well, that's the same thing with corrugated cardboard. That's supposed to be easy. Maybe I should wipe off the edge there, you might be thinking. Okay, I will do that. Now, I'll probably fast forward through the Mod Podge sealing of the inside, because I'm pretty sure if you've ever watched any of my other videos where I'm covering stuff, You probably already saw me do that. Okay, is that... I want to make sure... Cover, you know, paint something with Mod Podge. And then this one, this outer part, I also want to paint with Mod Podge. Now on this I have like a little tiny thing here that I need to get. Do I have anything? Oh, I do, but you know what? Look at that. It's almost gone. Just a slight diagonal, and I need to get... I want that to go in the opposite direction, so it's got to go this way, horizontally. Horizontally with... Oh, you can barely see that. I have any chance of picking that up again? Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay, okay, okay. Apparently I forgot how to use this glue. As far as taking it out of its little holder there. Oh yeah, that will work. Oh yeah, right over the edge. Now see, that one I will have to... I forgot to grab my baby wipes. All these things I remember after I turn on the camera. Of course. This one. Is that wide enough to cover the edges? Oh, yeah, yeah. And that too, right up there. I have to look. Yes, it kind of is. Okay, this goes on the bottom. I'm more telling myself that than... No, okay. Okay, I gotta fix that. That's driving me crazy. Let's see if it works now. Yay! Okay, what was I saying? Okay, the wide part's going on the bottom. You needed to hear it. I know it. I might have to take like a tape spool to prop that up. Oh, bring that over. I'm trying not to have any of this color up here. I thought I did a very thorough inspection of it. Maybe it was Saturday or Sunday last weekend, possibly. And I would go through it anytime I saw a spot. So if you see any itty bitty pieces, that's probably where I repaired, so to speak. Like, like this piece, for example. Oh, what we got? One more. And I'm going in, can I do a diagonal? Because I have, if I do a diagonal, it has to be kind of big. Oh, how about that? How about that? Kinda. Okay, also wide end on the bottom. I realize I have to tell myself that, or I will forget from putting this glue on to where I'm placing it. Now, where was I going to do that again? You know, I'm just not paying attention. Was that a coconut hair? She was hogging this table earlier, or would have been in a much earlier. She was looking out the window, and there's a lizard on the other side of the window, so she was playing with the lizard. No harm was done to the lizard. I think the lizard gets a kick out of, maybe the lizard was teasing Coconut or something, but I think the lizard is equally as fascinated as Coconut is of the lizard. Fascinated by that giant lizard, giant hairy lizard. This adds some heft to it. Like, I wouldn't think of it as this is very lightweight. Maybe it's the glue. Okay, now I do have to go get the sponge brush, and then I can come back in and you can watch me paint Mod Podge matte on here to give it a little bit of a shine and to make sure everything is glued in place. I'm pretty sure it is. Now where was that one piece? Right here seems a little like I didn't glue it, but the edges are glued and I can't get to it. I mean, I could get to it if I took like a little, if I cut like a little slit in the loose part, but I don't think I don't want to do that, because I know it's going to look like a big old giant slit. They're very noticeable. All right, I'm going. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Okay. Well, it just, wow. Let's see, I'm gonna do this in fast forward like I said, because it's just, you know, painting the Mod Podge sealer on here as much as possible. Enjoy the music. I'm going to let this dry probably for a good 24 hours, if not more. And part 2, oh, and then also possibly tomorrow, but not on camera, I'm going to paint or put the Mod Podge on the other side before I attack it with the metallic paint that I got from Arteza. So if you, I'd swatch those Arteza paints, the, what are they called? Vibrant Essentials, I believe. Those paints I'd swatch, so that video's on my channel, and you can just go to my channel, click on my name below this video, and it'll take you to the channel, and then just click on, you can either click on videos, and it'll be right behind this video, and then, or you can go to the playlist tab and click on view full playlist for the swatch with me, and it should be, I think I have them set up as oldest to newest, I think. So you can go to, just scroll all the way down till you see, I think it's 121, 121, or 122 or something like that. Ooh. I don't want to decorate with tissue there. And that's what I have. Let me grab this lid here. So that's part one. Putting the remaining pieces on. This ought to be fun. Well, maybe I could spread this around a little bit, work it in a little, and I might be doing that too off camera, just kind of working these in a little bit. When I was adding this sealer, I was thinking, oh, I need to be careful because this is very thin paper. This packing paper is, and same thing with on this side. These puddly pieces are gonna, puddly parts here are gonna take longer to dry, and that's it. Oh yeah, maybe I'll take a toothpick to that center part there, and so I can get the, I want to clean out that little slit there and make sure that it's not being gobbed up with glue. And oh, and if you go to the Swatch With Me playlist, feel free to just watch all my videos. And then also, subscribe to the channel, you know. And I'd like to thank all of the people who subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for doing that. I don't often say that, and I just come in here and do my video, and then I'm done, and I sign off and everything, you know. But I don't often say thank you. So I thank you for subscribing to my channel. And that's what I have for you right now. Part 2 again is to put Mod Podge. Let's see if I can do this without dropping it. No, I will not put Mod Podge on this on camera, and that is because I have to get into every little nook and cranny, and I think that's going to take me a little bit of time. And oh, see, I need to glue that. Oh, and glue that down. But I want to paint it on camera, so that will be part 2, and that's in about 2 weeks. So please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a creative day. Bye.